fucking run away. See niggas thought a nigga geeking. More than please, no drama. Long as we keep it on camera, just all a nigga seeking. This all of me, oh mama, whipping on me, more prospering, I ain't even cheating. She like love me on the slow. Yeah, damn high shit. She shines when she go low. Till his beanies on my dick.
Wait, what the hell? My boom just sounded by itself. That's so crazy, bro. I ain't even clicked it. Shit, I just clicked it now. The hell? That's so crazy. Y'all know what the word gluttony means? Anybody by show of hands? I don't know. Look, I hope you don't feel undermined by that question, bro. Gluttony is actually like a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, when I'm talking about gluttony, right? Hold on. Let me let co-pilot clarify something really quickly for the both of us. Okay, just for the both of us, right? Let me let him explain what is gluttony.
안녕하세요. 어떤 내용을 도와드릴까요?
Why are you Chinese, brother? Please talk to me in English. What is this?
Of course, no problem. I'm here to speak with you in English.
Wait, what happened? No. I've never seen this before. Like, why did you just speak to me in like Mandarin or Japanese or whatever that was? Like, what was that?
It's all good. I just started off answering in Korean because sometimes I try to match the language people use. But don't worry, I'm here to chat with you in English.
Okay, nah. Yo, what is gluttony, bro? Please explain to me what gluttony is. Just define that real quickly.
Sure. Gluttony is basically the act of eating or consuming way more than you actually need, usually to the point of excess. It's one of those classic terms that originally came from discussions about vices.
Oh, yeah. Discussion about vices, yeah. Gluttony is basically the act of eating or consuming way more than you actually need. Yo, basically, consumerist culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. Gluttony is basically normalized these days. But look at what I'm trying to get at, right? With this gluttony thing, it's like when we're talking about, the age-old topic of money. Yo, when we talk about money, nobody gets enough. Facts. Y'all know this. Y'all know y'all want just like lifetimes on top of lifetimes worth of wealth and material and money. I know it doesn't even end at money. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's more valuable than money is the resource. I do understand that. The resource that you need for you to, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, live your life. Go ahead, live, breathe, and have your being. I'm saying you need the resource. But what do people stack up right now? Cheese, chicken, money. I'm saying Skrilla, that's all people care about. As long as I got that money, I'm saying I'm good. But now think about the fact that it doesn't even make sense, number one, for everybody to be a billionaire. I feel like people have figured that out. It's a limited resource, but we all know it can be printed and things like that, and people can just like have an over access of this money. You understand what I mean? And so with that being said, bro, like I want people to think oh damn, my fault. Little cold, saying got a little cold. You hear me? I had my hand in front of my face though, in case you would. You know what I'm saying? In case you were hitting one of these, like, chill. But yo, let's think about like this overconsumption, overstacking of money. I truly believe it ends up replacing your humanity, bruh. It kind of just like overshadows it AIs your own humanity. It artificially intelligentize. Wow, sorry, I never, like, that's not how I intended that word to come out. No, but they kind of make an AI version of you, right? Like it's artificial because everything is money based, right? Yo, my friend, establish some relationships for yourself. Oh yeah, we relying on money on that, with that, you know what I'm saying? How can we impress people so that they like us, so that we can be friends, fall into some friendships? You know what I'm saying? But look at what's gonna happen. You're gonna lead with your money. You're gonna want to be the coolest so that people stick with you. You're gonna want to be, you know, the one with the money, so that people can just like depend on you somehow. Like, yes, that may be attached to probably my fault, people pleasing tendencies, right? That may be attached to that, you know. But then look at what you lead with. You feel what I mean? Trying to establish some friendships. I don't know, my friend, something as trivial as doing your own garden. Do your own garden, bro. Like, stop. No, get somebody to take care of that. Alright, are we cooking at least, bro? Like, nah, you know, chef will do this, and I ain't got the time. I see you. I see you. You know, your car or whatever, your vehicle going through a little bit of problems. Use your intelligence, use your creativity. We were just breaking down creativity. Use your creativity. Put 1 + 1, you know what I'm saying, together. You know what I'm saying? See how we can just like connect to this human being, to this, and again, human being. Connect to this human being, communicate with that person, how we can nah, we'll have, you know what I'm saying, we'll take care of that, bro. Just call up a mechanic or whatever. No, you're not even giving yourself an opportunity to learn on how to handle. No, bro, bust pipe out something. All the way to the point where people are not having coitus the normal way. Preach. You're not smashing. You're not having sex. You're not clapping. You know what I'm saying? They be paying, I don't know. Oh shit, what was that about? They be paying X amount of, you know, bucks to tap in, you know, with some OF demon somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Beat they shit off. And then that's it. That's what, you know, neighbors rather do these days. It's like, man, all that humanity, bro, gone, bro. Out the window. Your human aspect fries, buddy. You feel me? Large pack of fries. And so, you know, that's the only discouraging thing for me when I see people's overconsumption with these things, is that they replace your humanity. And I feel like, yo, that's why we even have the development of AI, because people have like found a way or a gap to live in this kind of way where it's like, yo, let's have machines take care of everything now, instead of, you know, let's let the money manifest something, you know, physical, which will be the machines that helps us generate more money, so that it, man, come on, cuz. Right? Overconsumption, bro. Damn, like I be yapping so much, bro. There's a specific point I wanted to go with this whole overconsumption thing at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, but I feel like I might just park it there for right now, right? Let that marinate. Cause I don't think people think about that kind of thing. You know? I know people have their whole ideas, notions, relationships with money and things like that. You know, and their whole standards of how they treat money, they, you know, as per their relationships with money. But, you know, really letting it sink in for real. I mean, you could take things like how, you know, the whole African thing of African ways of healing, right? Using natural, you know, things like plants and things like that, right? Knowing exactly what to concoct together and just put together, like with regards to nature, so that you can just like go ahead, consume that, or apply that and be healed. It's like with you know, with all of that, bro, like people have replaced knowing what to do in terms of healing somebody the natural way with just, you know, the whole synthetic way of doing things. And that's obviously powered by money. You feel what I'm saying? We've become, of course, we've become a whole lot dumber, and we about to get even more dumber. You know what I mean? And I feel like people have been fear mongered enough in terms of being dumb, and like the you know, the advancement of the modern world just making human beings dumber and dumber. Like I feel like people have been fear mongered so much with that aspect of things that they don't, you know, people don't care no more. Right? I'm sure y'all don't care about this fact, right? That money dehumanized y'all a long time ago. Sure, you knew that, right?